What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with the NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Thursday, February 16th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter, at Josh Engleman. It's the only place you're going to get any updates to my sim results as we get closer to lock. Let me know in the comments section, who are your favorite and least favorite plays for today's slate? And finally, got to give that shout out to BetMGM. They are the sponsor of this video, after all. If you're interested in one free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum, along with up to $1,000 in first bet insurance, all you got to do is click the link in the description and sign up with at least $10 of a deposit. You don't have to use anything. Click the link, head on over, deposit $10. You get everything I said. Now, we're going to round out the bottom of my top 10 with Giannis, Drew Holiday, Kyle Kuzma, Kristaps Porzingis, and Alex Caruso on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. In first at number 5, I've got Anthony Edwards. He's shooting guard small forward, just 9,400, projected for 45. The goal's 50. He's in the optimal lineup 41% of the time. Price is starting to come down, but the positionality is great. I don't mind a matchup against the Wizards at all, and it's a 3-game slate, so paying up for someone like Anthony Edwards certainly makes sense. 1.25 fantasy points per minute, 27 points, 6 boards, 4.5 assists, all on 30% usage, 2 stocks as well. The salary is the key piece here. He's just a little bit easier to fit in than the Giannis's of the world, and that's why you see Giannis at number 10. In at number 4, I've got Patrick Williams, small forward, power forward eligible, 4,700, projected for 25. The goal's 26.5, and he's in the optimal lineup 44% of the time. Now, this is an assumption that the Bulls are going to look like they did yesterday with no Derrick Jones Jr. and no DeMar DeRozan. So this is subject to some change. But if that's the case, Patrick Williams just sort of has to play a lot because they don't have anybody else that fits his positionality. 33 minutes for Patrick Williams, 0.75 fantasy points per minute is not all that good to write home about, but it's a pace-up spot against the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bulls are at home, so it can be at least a little bit more competitive without DeRozan. 12 points, 6 boards, an assist and a half, and 2 stocks for Williams. Small forward, power forward looks good. Price tag is fine, but we need these guys to be out for Chicago. That will really lock in Patrick Williams to his minutes. Hopping over to the Phoenix Suns at number 3 for Josh Okogie. He's shooting guard, small forward eligible, 5,600, projected for 30. Goals just 31. He's in the optimal lineup 46% of the time. Okogie got the start again, played massive minutes, so I think we're at a point now, after all of these trades have happened, with still no Kevin Durant, that Josh Okogie is just going to play big minutes, at least for right now. 33 minutes here for Okogie. I think he could play upwards of 36 and potentially more if this game breaks correctly. 0.9 fantasy points per minute. It is a pace down spot against the Clippers, but it should be ultra competitive. 1.5 point line. 13 points on 17% usage. 6.5 boards, 2.5 assists, 2 stocks. He's a really good fantasy player. He's starting to turn into a different kind of player than we had seen in Minnesota, but I think there's some upside here for Okogie, and you get really nice positionality. In at number 2, we've got Zach LaVine, and I've already sort of talked about the status for the Bulls. Shooting guard, small forward eligibility for LaVine, 8,200, projected for 41. The goal's 44. He's in the optimal lineup 46% of the time. He smashed last night, had a monster 60-point fantasy day. No reason that can't happen here other than the fact that Milwaukee is just a good basketball team. 38 minutes for LaVine, 1.1 fantasy points per minute without DeMar DeRozan, 27 points on 29% usage, 5.5 boards, 4.5 assists, and a steal. It's a pace-up spot against Milwaukee. If it stays competitive, you assume either LaVine or Nikola Vucevic are doing a lot of the legwork here. My bet is on LaVine. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments what you like for today, and then go sign up at BetMGM. Link in the description. 1 free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum and up to $1,000 in first bet insurance, so long as you deposit at least $10. My third 46% guy and my number 1 contender is Ayo Dosunmu. Point guard, shooting guard eligible, 4,400, projected for 25. Goal is 25. Optimal lineup 46% of the time. Dosunmu's just going to play more minutes with no DeMar DeRozan around. So assuming we get that same Bulls rotation, I got him in for 34 minutes and he could play more. He's a 0.7 fantasy point per minute guy. That kind of stinks. 12 points, 4 boards, 4 assists, and a stock. Somebody's got to play these minutes for the Bulls. They just don't have enough bodies. So keep a close eye on the injury report. But if you're looking to just save some money, have the opportunity to pay up for someone like Giannis, we don't have a lot of really ultra low pay down options. So get to guys like Dosunmu, who I think are in the optimal lineup, close to a coin flip. Ayo Dosunmu, it's my number one contender. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Thursday, February 16th. DraftKings version is around here somewhere. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We're back again next Thursday after the All-Star break with another edition of the Contenders.